Hello, welcome all you viewers. Yeah, got some interesting, you know what I'm saying, episode 2 is coming through, Walk Talk. Just want to let y'all know it's a little different. This one is pretty much, it got some clips of the trip, you know what I'm saying, there's some music, and at the end, I'm going to come through and let you know about the information of the interview that I told you that I was going to get. But right now, let's backtrack and see how the day went. By the way, there's no longer Dallas Desperados. They are the Dallas Vigilantes. Holla back.
Hey, yo, what time is it?
It's time for walk talk, walk talk. 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 Yeah,
like a flip flop.
Alright, so right now we are making our way to the train, heading to this game. You already know the name. Walk Talk Television is the blame. Represent Christ is the aim. Man, alright, that was my little freestyle.
In my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause we run it anyway. We run it.
Psalms 14:1. You know, he says in his heart, God don't exist. Fudo.
Yeah, so now we're walking to the box office. It's pretty live. American Airlines Center. You know what I mean? Hopefully at the end, like I say, I can interview somebody. If not, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna interview like somebody from the concession stand or something. Hey, yeah, I mean somebody's better than nobody. But yeah, I'll be checking back with you guys in a moment. All right, just got my tickets. Was able to give it to a lovely family. They were very warm. There was a bunch of them, so they get to go in here. They can buy a hot dog or something. But yeah, feels good to do good things.
I see you pressing to surviving. I see the struggle and the hustle, but you're striving. Yeah, you're feeling alone. Hold your head high, one day we'll be going home. Hey, we're going home. No more pain, no more tears, no loss. It's all been nailed to the cross. We're going home.
Yeah, clicked up, 40 deep in the street, you can find us. Yeah, we on theology, but we be on our grind. Yeah, when we were some youngins, only had 2 ways to run to. 1, become an animal, 2, get out the jungle. So we got our line on a line, bro, this what we do. Run up on you and your crew and tell y'all Jesus is the truth. Open air evangelist.
Hello. Alright, doesn't it look like I had so much fun at the game? Because I did. But about this interview. I interviewed the player Steve Watson. He's a fullback / linebacker. Played for Missouri State in college. And I asked him, by the way, I wasn't able to get that on tape because we were in the House of Blues, and while we were there, there wasn't really, it was too loud, couldn't really hear. And he was with his family, and I didn't want to take up too much of his time. But he was gracious enough to answer questions and get a picture. I asked him, how does he manage to, still uphold all his morals as a believer while still being a professional athlete, the position he's in with so many temptations and stuff surrounding him. And he informed me that he's a preacher's son and that he feels like, it's just basically, he said it's pretty easy. He has a strong foundation in the faith, and he knows who he belongs to, and has his strong wife and supportive wife standing behind him, supporting him and treating him right, and same way the other way around, and just holding on to that, and her keeping him in check, and him just staying humble and level-minded throughout the whole time. He's like, that's pretty much all there is to it. And, I think that we can definitely mark that brother down as a contender, not a pretender. He was a pretty cool guy. We didn't get to chat too long, but from our conversation. He seemed pretty cool, and he was real welcoming. He wasn't real like, oh, what you want? But yeah, it was cool. So I think that about wraps it up. Sneak preview into what we got coming up next. I got this idea coming up next week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to have celebrity night. So I'm going to have a bunch of celebrities, and I'm going to go through and mark down who I think is contenders and who is pretenders based on the scriptures. Some of y'all might get mad. You know what? If you get mad, so what? That's what the comics box is for. He'd be like, man, I don't think he pretended. And then we could go to the scripts, and I'll break it down. Why? By his works, I think this man is a pretender or contender, or woman. And also, people, I am going to I'm gonna add a page to the site called P31 and MOGs of the month. And the way you win this slot on the page for the designated month is to A, Twitter, B, Facebook, C, email. Not in the comment box, because it's too much to type in that little box. Just give me a brief, it ain't got to be no essay. Just a brief, description, a little story you got to tell about how, you shared your faith to a person or multiple people, or, you did some acts of service, or, just anything, whatever you think, where you shined your light to the community or to the people around you, and or how you resisted, some kind of temptation, you stood up for somebody, anything that classifies you as a P31 or MOG. Let me know. I'm gonna go through, read them, see who I think, who I think is the most legit. Don't lie, because if you lie, the Holy Spirit is gonna be right there next to you the whole time you type in that little false story, saying, you didn't do that. You did not share your food with that hungry guy who don't ever have lunch money. You told him to get away from him before you slapped him. That's what the truth was. Don't lie. If you didn't do it, so be it. Step it up, try again next month. But yeah, those are the two new things that I got coming up. Be looking out for that. But in the meantime, in between time, I'll be up out of here. So thanks for all the support. Once again, all the viewers that I do have. Leave comments in the box. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Like a flip-flop.